Guys, we did it.
We brought 165 chum eggs to the chum queen.
And look around us, all of them.
Look at the chumdom. Look at them vibing.
Chumdom shouldn't be a word.
In return, they gave me this sweet drip.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
Also, what we managed to accomplish off camera, because we decided it was going to be entirely too much to make any more episodes.
Yeah.
We got that sweet ass bike, y'all.
From the mysterious shrine, the machine is there.
Yeah.
And I made it pink, but I don't like it as much as I enjoyed the lightning bike.
Yeah.
At least this one doesn't have too many particle effects, I guess. Which is a plus.
And all the spinny stuff looks really nice.
Yeah. And we
managed to get the fishing minigame working.
Yeah, we spent an ungodly amount of time fishing through bugs and crashes.
Like, more than you would think.
But we did it. And we completed the vivarium.
And now we can just show off the amazing place we've created.
Yeah. We met that merchant and they sold us cool drip and bike parts that made our bike look like a dragonfly.
They made you look like a dragonfly as well.
Yeah.
Ah, look at the tanks.
They're full of the damn fish.
Incredible. Who's
Who
that
are
person?
you?
We haven't talked to this one. Oh, hello, Glider. Tell you what, I've been in a bit of a creative rut lately. But coming here, seeing all these unbelievable creatures, I dare say I'm feeling inspired again. Thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome.
Did you pay the entrance fee, or
Yeah.
what are we doing here?
This is not charity. Where does this go though?
Ah, another huge tank. Amazing.
More fish.
Incredible. I don't think we've seen this place.
In its entirety?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like ever. This might be the first time we're exploring.
Ugh. The fucking dopey dart. I hate that one.
That fish, like, we have for ages. We've been fishing to get the necessary specimens to put in the vivarium, and the
That
dopey
fish
dart.
was everywhere.
Yeah, like half of the fish we caught was the dopey dart. Incredibly common they turned out to be. There's another person here.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Glider.
That's
I just got here.
that's does she have clones?
No.
Oh, that's the anglerfish.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Looks like it has a kissy face.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if the person in the terminal has something for us.
Researcher Cassie.
Yeah.
Hello again, Sable. What do you want to discuss? Blah, 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 blah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So that's about it. And we can move on with our lives now.
And before we do...
We spent, I have to admit, I've been wrong to stall getting my masks, because we spent like 10 minutes watching the same cutscene over and over and over again, so that I can get all the masks that I had badges for, which are all of them.
Yeah.
And here's a quick look at them. That, you know, that's from the whale,
That's cartographer's mask.
which we both hate.
Yeah. This is the
The
much
one I've
sought
chosen.
after climbing mask.
Yeah, I don't understand why it looks like that.
Because geckos climb. That's the Machinist mask,
I mean,
which I have
goats
to
climb.
say,
as well. They could have given me horns.
What, on
Anyway.
the lizard head?
No, just a goat's head.
There's the entertainer's mask, which looks like you have
It looks horrible.
shoved your head in the puppet's butt. There's the angler mask that looks like...
You shoved your head in a fish's mouth.
Yeah. This is the guard's mask, and you look like you're fighting for millennia.
Thank you.
And there's a Hercules Beetle mask. Oh yeah, and there's the merchant's mask. That looks like most like a mask out of all of those. The scrapper mask. And all of the other masks that you saw we got as a progression or as a side quest.
Yeah.
And now you get to choose your final outfit. Oh my god.
I think that's it.
It's perfect. Change nothing about it.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing I've seen, and I want to travel with the world with a person
That's
dressed
the
like
drip the merchant at the vivarium sold us.
that. Yeah. Am I ready to choose my mask now? There's no going back if I do. I think I'm ready. But am I really ready? You're definitely ready. Aw, it's a nice little cutscene.
Oh, look at me. Me and my drip.
Utterly ridiculous. I love it. You look like you've been now there for weeks clubbing, and now you return to your, mostly secluded society, and people are like, oh my god. What have those liberals done to you?
The little shit
Yeah.
that gave me emotions.
In the first episode, was it the first episode?
I don't know, maybe the second episode.
Shit. It was near the start.
Oh,
It's actually nice.
I hate it.
Oh, it's giving you emotions now too.
I hate nice things. I don't deserve them.
Hello, Sable. Is there something I want to discuss with Driss? I asked Driss once and for all if on that fateful day of my gliding he had actually forgotten to help out with my bike, and if the test ride on the sandcutter was a sly cover-up. He cocks his head. What are you talking about? I tell Driss that he knows very well what I'm talking about, but he shakes his head. No idea. I remember the whole bike thing going very smoothly. Plus you took that sandcutter out and you didn't even get a little bit on fire. Great stuff. I accept Driss's response.
No, I don't.
Well, you don't.
I have grudges. I hold them dear.
But Sable supposes that even the gliding cannot be the answer to all things. I asked Driss how it's been managing the clan while I was gone. Chaotic as ever, which I think you should be pretty happy about. I asked Driss why he thinks I'd want that for him. Because it means it wasn't you. Well, of course it wasn't. Out of respect, I decide not to tell Driss that it may indeed be him who is at the heart of so much chaos. Instead, I simply asserted very clearly it wasn't me. Well, you never know. You're still young. And youth usually comes with its share of chaos. God, don't I know it. Or at least should. Anyhow, you're off the proverbial hook. How nice for me.
Hi. I missed you.
Oh, Sable. It's so good to have you home. I've thought about you so much, just imagine all the excitement.
I thought about you as well.
You did?
Yeah.
Every time we passed the cliffside, I thought, I bet Sable was just hovering everywhere.
Oh.
I asked Hala what they think of the climber's mask. They light up straight away, which I think I should have expected. A brilliant mask. Really? There's a lot of really good masks, obviously, but climbing. If you ask me, the worst part of the gliding's end is losing the perpetual stone. To hover forever, to fear nothing from heights or falls, that is an uncommon freedom, and you have to let it go. To me, climbing is the closest thing one gets to keeping that connection between oneself and the perpetual. Just as the stone does, it banishes fear and risk, lets you explore the world's great vertical spaces with knowledge and fortitude. I think it's a great mask, and probably would have been my choice had I not fallen so much in love with Evexi. I thank Halal for their thoughts and again for the stone they gave me so long ago. I asked Halal if they've ever heard of Laura the Fabulous. Oh, of course I have. Not much for travel, you know, but not 2 years ago I made a special trip to Equia just to see her. Why? I tell Halal I met her out in the desert and that we spent the whole evening talking about life and poetry. I add that I think I may have inspired some original work. That's amazing. So you think... Sorry, I'm so excited. So you think it's possible that next time I see Laura she might actually read a poem that you inspired? I say yes, that's quite possible. Now that is a gliding. Who cares what mask you choose? You got to hover around the world and you inspired Laura the Fabulous to write a new poem. If I were you, I'd put on my retirement mask, because I'd be done. We laugh together and it feels really good. Although we have to find a retirement mask.
No, we don't.
We have to find 3 pensioners. My child, welcome home. Have you been taking care of yourself? You look rather bony. Are you well? Zeki fusses over me. She would always look for reasons to care for us. That's no good at all, not at all. We'll have to fix you up with some of JD's lamb stew.
I don't like lamb.
Aw, it sounds like a you problem. It's good to be back. After you left, we headed to some older Rebexi campsites, places we used before you were born. Going back, it was beautiful. The land flourishes when you leave it for so long. Each place transformed with life and abundant with things to forge since we were last there. Once we leave the Ewer, we will not be coming back for a long time. It needs time to recover from the oceans. Hey Sable! It's strange how children change so much over such a short period. Ilaria has grown, but she will always be a child to me. Ilaria subconsciously stands a little taller and prouder as I say the words. I can't help but smile remembering all the times adults would say, "Oh, how you've grown to me as a child." Well, you've not grown at all. I haven't just grown. I can climb way higher now.
Good on you.
Zeki hates it. It's great. I don't know, whichever you choose. Ilaria seems unimpressed. Simon will leave for her gliding soon, but at least you'll be back now. I don't have the heart to tell her that I might not stay with Ebexi. There's still time to decide, so I hold back. Oh, how high did you go? Did you touch a cloud? If I had a gliding stone, I would definitely touch a cloud. I revealed that I got the climbing mask. Ilaria seems to vibrate with excitement and jealousy. I can't believe it.
See, everyone likes the climbing mask.
You have to choose it. You will choose it, right? I mean, why wouldn't you? That would just be silly. I don't think I'll get a word in here, so I just let Ilaria effusively speak at me for a while, enjoying her passion for something so particular. Being a climber is a pretty solitary existence for the most part, mostly foraging for things that grow in the higher climbs, fixing or salvaging from ships in high places.
Yes.
But the sights you see,
Yes.
the places you get to go,
Yes.
it will be like a continual gliding in time.
Yes.
Will I be comfortable with those heights without the gliding stone?
Yes.
You paused a little there.
Well, I had to consider the possibility of falling without a gliding stone.
I greet Sizzo. How did you do, grandchild? How was your companion? Honestly? The sign of a strong relationship that you come back in one piece. Simoon must have taken good care of you.
Unlike I for her.
Well, it's almost time for Saima's gliding. Simoon will likely accompany her across the dunes. I feel a pang of melancholy as I think about losing Simoon. At least it's a slower bike now. It had to happen one day. Nobody truly owns a bike in the Ibexi, but is merely accompanied by one. I am grateful to have at least had that blessing. I tell Sizzo I met a lot of her friends on my travels. I know this, and I hope they were good to you and to Simoon. I tell her they were, and she seems to take a bit of pride in that, which is rare to see in Sizzo. Some really great mechanists out there. I like them a lot.
Should I? The final dialogue option, I'll just leave it.
So you're back. Simon crosses her arms. Challenge. I tell Simon I had to come back because when I left, this minuscule little beetle hunting, part stealing menace threw a fit about it and couldn't stop crying because she missed me so much. She nods. Yes, JD took it very hard. Can't help it. I laugh, and I think in so doing I let her win. I tell her I missed her. I miss you too, Sable. I'm happy you came back. Though I can practically see the pout beneath her mask, I'm impressed at how genuine she's able to sound, even if you don't end up staying long. I ask Simon if she's going to cry again if I leave.
Little crybaby.
I don't think so, for 2 reasons. She counts them off on her fingers. 1, because it's already happened once, so now I'm used to it.
Wow.
2, because soon it's going to be my gliding, which I'm going to stay on forever. So I can just go on my bike and chase you down wherever you go. I tell Simon she can't stay on the gliding forever and that she'll have to choose a mask. Then now choose the mask of the bounty hunter.
Wow.
I say that isn't a real mask. Yes, it is. I say it's not. She shrugs. Guess you didn't find it.
Fuck you.
We missed a side quest, I knew it. I tell her no, it isn't real, and that if it were real, I would have found it.
Yes, I would have.
Don't think so. It's really hard to find. That's part of it. To become a hunter, you have to be a hunter. I ready my next response, but choose to hold my tongue, lest I lose what maturity I gained on my gliding. Simon makes a broad gesture that I think is meant to emulate the knocking of an arrow in a bow. Good luck, Sable. I think that's all of them? Oh, that person with the axe or the spoon or the pitchfork or whatever it is.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the
Welcome back.
the one with the cows.
I don't remember the last time I heard Umar speak. Maybe to yell a warning but never to converse. It takes me a moment to think of something to reply. Umar shrugs silently. I think that's all I'm going to get from him on that. He emits a low grunt and what sounds like a chuckle. I think that means he missed me. Wow, that was a riveting conversation. Hi, old lady. Being back with the Ibexi is more comfortable than I expected. I think I thought that the gliding would change every part of me and that I would come home different. Perhaps more mature, or more jaded, or at least able to grasp more of Driss's jokes or Kalal's poetry. The actual change is more subtle, and it's that somehow, despite spending so much time discovering the world beyond, I've never felt more like a part of this clan. And it isn't about being Ibexi or which mask I ultimately choose. It's simply that I no longer feel so behind everyone, or like they know some grown-up secret I yearn to understand. I feel embraced, wholly, as the person I am. Sable. So now we've heard your stories, or at least the ones you're happy to tell. That means it's nearly time now. JD's sigh is contented. I suspect that she was more concerned with my experience of the gliding than the grand choice at its end. For that I am grateful. Are you ready to choose? Am I? Should you stay in the camp or should you leave? I tell JD I'm ready. She nods. I won't keep you, Sable. If you know what you want, then all I desire is to learn what that is and celebrate it with you. I'm allowed to be excited too, aren't I? She chuckles. Whenever you're ready, proceed to the temple. Okay.
Maybe I should have chosen the Bexy mask and stayed here forever with Hilal and their poetry.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't come back.
But would they read me poetry?
Listen, it's your headcanon. You can do whatever you want in your headcanon.
Where's freaking Simone? There she is.
Oh, that's the last.
Oh,
But, oh, it's a cutscene. Does that mean you can't take Simone to the temple?
oh. Now I have to give her to Saima. But I built my bike. Saima should. Oh, bye, Simone.
Oh well.
There she is.
Oh, you can take her. Yeah. One last ride, old friend. And there it is.
Is that where I'm supposed to go, though?
I think so. Man, it's been a journey.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Oh, that's pretty cool. You have all of the masks here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you have to walk to them to choose?
Guess we'll find out.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, well. Wait a second.
I guess that's the Bexy mask.
Yeah.
So I could stay. I could choose it now. But no,
Are any of these empty?
these look broken.
Yeah, and there was one there. There was one over there to the right. Yeah, this one. No. You haven't missed a mask. I'm certain of it.
That breaks my heart.
You haven't missed any.
Yes.
Do I want to choose the climber's mask? Can I imagine a life of such great heights? Like the beasts who gave us our name, the Ibexi are no strangers to heights, nor to simple climbs. Too often, one of us has had to chase a wandering... Is it Ibex or Ibex?
I don't know.
Well, it's too late for now. For me now. Well, wondering whatever how you pronounce that. Up a cliffside best we could, clinging to little rocks below, and calling hopefully up after it. But those sorts of climbs are different, and so practical as to be boring. The life of a climber, though, that's so much more. The gliding stone is a temporary gift. It is meant to be a protective shell, to allow gliders to make a few mistakes and have a few accidents as they explore for the very first time. But what it also grants us is the ability to climb without fear, and to taste the triumph of a mountain well scaled, and see the world in a new light. The desert is bigger than I could have ever imagined, and while this has always seemed true across the horizon, seeing it stretch out before me from the top of a great cliff was another experience entirely. One that I am not happy to give up with the stone. If I wear the mask of the climber, it is not simply so that I may help in all those tasks that require climbing, though of course I will be happy to make it my duty. Rather, if I choose this mask, it is because the gliding has shown me what my heart desires, and I am ready to do the work it takes to achieve it without help. I think that's what I want. I take up the mask of the climber and look into its empty eyes. Can't wait for us to see the world together.
My perm jiggles.
I'm sorry, that's kind of ridiculous. So perfect.
Well, I guess this is it.
I guess. Wow. It's not that I get like emotional now, but I can definitely feel the ending.
Yeah, it's a story about discovering yourself. Something we all go through when we're younger.
Yeah, and some of us, like Sable in your playthrough, definitely liked one thing at some point and stuck with it.
Yeah.
Through thick and thin,
Yeah.
you stuck with choosing the climber's life.
Oh yeah.
I didn't choose the climber's life, the climber's life
It
chose
chose
me.
me. I love climbing. It doesn't matter the game.
Yeah.
I'll try and climb shit. But yeah, it wasn't. All the bugs aside, it was a fun game.
Truly is it's the fact that the game just wasn't well optimized for the console that
Yeah, maybe it's better for PC.
yeah,
But we
perhaps it
won't
is.
find out.
Not soon at least.
Yeah.
And when we took so much time getting stuff done, the bugs and the crashes, they definitely didn't help.
Yeah, because it just piles up. And you're doing something and you're enjoying it, and then you have to restart your game.
And then it feels like a chore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, there are people out there, and I'm certain of it, who would believe that doing optional side quests is a bit like a chore. Like it pads the runtime of the game.
Yeah, but they're there to be done, and I want to do them.
Yeah, and it's perfectly okay with me. I also have a bit of a completionist notch in my gaming belt, so I like to do everything possible.
Yeah.
And
And I think we haven't done everything possible, because it sure seems like there's a mask missing. So we'll be hunting that one down. But that's the last of the game, you see.
yeah, so I guess when it comes down to it, Sable, how did you like the experience?
Plenty.
Would you do it again?
No. But you can do it.
When I find enough off time, sure, I might.
Yeah. No, it's not because the game is bad or anything. I enjoyed it a lot, but it's like with reading books. I'd rather play the game and be done with it, unless it's Elden Ring, of course. And just move on to the next one.
Okay. And speaking of moving on to the next one,
We'll see you when the next series starts.
which will be, I don't know when, hopefully soonish.
We'll see. Bye!
Bye.